10 shocking natural disasters caught on camera. Hey everyone! Today, we're chatting about some wild moments with nature, storms, tornadoes, and even a fiery mountain. Imagine unexpected weather surprises and how people deal with them. We'll explore stories from Inner Mongolia, Italy's Mount Stromboli, and a town in Indonesia called Kangen. Nature's a bit like a superhero, sometimes surprising, sometimes challenging. Ready to hear these cool stories? Let's get started. Typhoon Hos Wrath in Zhuhai. Darkness descends. Situated close to Hong Kong, Zhuhai faced severe damage alongside its neighboring city due to Typhoon Hos. The typhoon's impact led to hundreds of canceled flights, cars submerged up to their roofs, and extensive flooding in low-lying areas. The usual bright skyline of skyscrapers turned dark after Hos, reaching its peak with wind speeds exceeding 115 miles per hour. The typhoon caused an estimated $1.8 billion in damages and caused widespread disruption to the city's infrastructure. Government officials had to shut down several highways and evacuate over 1 million people. Schools, businesses, and airports were also severely affected. The storm caused significant destruction, including cranes toppling from skyscrapers and 18-wheelers being overturned like Tonka trucks. Subsequent to the storm's passing, flooded streets became navigable only by canoes. Overall, Typhoon Hos left a staggering $6.4 billion worth of damage across southern China. Mount Semeru's explosive eruption. A village in peril. Mount Semeru, standing over 12,000 feet tall, holds the title of the highest volcano on Java, Indonesia. Known as Mahameru, or the Great Mountain, Semeru has a history of frequent eruptions, spanning the 19th and 20th centuries. Since April 2014, it has been continuously erupting, with the eruption reaching its peak on December 4, 2021. The eruption caused significant destruction in the surrounding area, including the destruction of villages and roads. The ash from the eruption also caused extensive damage to crops and vegetation. The catastrophic event unfolded as the lava dome at the summit crater collapsed due to heavy rain, triggering a massive explosion. While reports differ on the height of the ash plume, ranging from 7 to 28 miles, the villagers below experienced a harrowing ordeal as the volcano unleashed its destructive power. Yellowstone National Park floods. In June 2022, Yellowstone National Park experienced catastrophic flooding, leading to a statewide disaster declaration. Heavy rain and melting snow caused widespread destruction, with roads, bridges, and houses destroyed. The flooding caused extensive damage to the park's ecosystems, including the destruction of habitats and the loss of wildlife. It also caused pollution and contamination of the park's waters, leading to further environmental degradation. Gardner, Montana, a small community, was severely affected. Locals witnessed houses floating downstream, and one, belonging to Ramona Nicole Perez, sank into the river. The flooding disrupted daily life, leaving residents stranded without power or access to essentials. Typhon Vano in Camarines Norte. Camarines Norte in the Philippines faced Typhon Vano on November 11, 2020. As a Category 2 storm, it wreaked havoc, causing residents to take shelter from 80 miles per hour winds. A family recorded the storm tearing down power lines. The region, still recovering from Typhoon Goni a week earlier, saw power outages and infrastructure damage. The combined impact of Vano and Goni resulted in hundreds of millions of dollars in damage, making them some of the costliest typhoons in Philippine history. Pay attention to Julian Insuraldi, a guide at Aconcagua Provincial Park. As he assists a woman across a stream, he scans the surroundings, expecting an airplane. In these mountains, rock slides mimic airplane sounds. Sensing danger when no plane is in sight, Julian and the group wait anxiously. The imminent landslide concludes, and Julian ensures everyone safely crosses, leaving an indelible memory about airplanes for the shaken group. China's bridge crisis in Nanping and Kaohsiung. June 2021 marked a perilous time for bridges in China, particularly in Nanping, Fujian Province. The Mayan Creek swelled from heavy summer rainfall, causing extensive flooding. The pressure intensified as debris, resembling a beaver dam, accumulated against a steel bridge. The debris caused the bridge to buckle and collapse, cutting off access to the town. Emergency crews were dispatched to assess the situation and help evacuate residents. The collapse caused significant damage to the bridge and nearby roads. Ultimately, the near 500-foot structure, constructed in 2017, succumbed to the floodwaters. Notably, another bridge, a pontoon bridge in Cotting, also collapsed under immense flood pressure that day. Miraculously, no injuries were reported in either collapse. The Cotting Bridge had been built to withstand up to 15 feet of water, yet the floodwaters had exceeded 30 feet. The collapse of the Cotting Bridge was the result of a combination of heavy rainfall and a powerful storm surge. It was a reminder of the importance of proper infrastructure planning during extreme weather events. Stromboli's unprecedented eruptions in 2019. Mount Stromboli, a prominent volcano off Sicily's coast, is known for its mild explosive activity. However, in the summer of 2019, it astonished with violent eruptions on July 3rd and August 28th. Caught on a live webcam, the daytime eruption showcased Stromboli's power. The eruptions caused a large column of ash and lava to rise from the summit of the volcano. The ash and lava caused widespread damage to nearby villages, and at least 7 people were killed. The eruptions also caused evacuations in nearby towns and cities. The volcano is now closely monitored to prevent further dangerous eruptions. Geologists are conducting research to better understand Stromboli's eruptive behavior. Fires caused by the eruption also consumed nearby vegetation. Reconstruction efforts are underway to restore the damaged areas. Tourists have been warned to stay away from the volcano. Authorities have also imposed a no-fly zone in the area. The volcano is expected to erupt again in the future. The eruptions raised concerns for 2 island villages near the active crater, typically home to fewer than 500 residents, but surging to 5,000 in summer. Despite Stromboli's usual predictability, the 2019 eruptions emphasized the unpredictability of active volcanoes. Bang Roy's Vigilance in Kangen, Central Java. In Central Java, Indonesia, Kangen faced a powerful storm on November 6, 2022. Local security guard Bang Roy, employed by Bank Jading, stood watch against potential robbers. However, nature had different plans. The strong winds and heavy rain caused the roof to collapse, trapping Bang Roy underneath the rubble. He was rescued after several hours, but it was too late. He had sustained serious injuries and passed away in the hospital. The storm caused a power outage, leaving the building in darkness. Without his power, Bang Roy was unable to contact the bank. He was forced to stay inside the building, alone, waiting for the storm to pass. Helpless against the mighty wind and relentless rain, Bang Roy stood firm at his post. The storm wreaked havoc, highlighting the vulnerability of regions like Kangen to Southeast Asia's heavy rainstorms and powerful wind. Bang Roy's death serves as a reminder of the need to build more resilient infrastructure in vulnerable regions. Climate change is making extreme weather events more frequent and more destructive, and it is important to take the necessary steps to protect people and communities from the effects of climate change. Well, that was a wild ride through nature's wonders, wasn't it? From storms catching us off guard to volcanoes doing their thing. It's a reminder that our planet is full of surprises. Hats off to folks like Bang Roy and Kangen, dealing with whatever nature throws their way. Hope you enjoyed our little adventure. Stay tuned for more tales from this amazing world. Until next time, take it easy and keep on exploring.